It seems backward, but it is the way forward. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad number 831 to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. And this message is dedicated to Jeremiah Gregory. Here's the upgrade. The path of growth leads you along the bank of paradox. Here's the story. I have been failing the past few months. But I've been failing on purpose. What am I talking about? I'm talking about my workouts. I alternate between upper body and lower body exercises every other day. And what I've been doing is one set to failure. For example, with push-ups, I do as many as I can until I can't do any more. My muscle growth has improved as a result. Failure has improved my strength. This shouldn't be surprising with exercise. Everyone knows muscles grow by breaking them down. What we don't think about is this same counterintuitive thinking applies to almost every area of life. The way up is down. My favorite teachers often use paradoxes to illustrate truths. Jim Rohn used to say, either you run the day or the day runs you. He's saying structure turns time from tyrant to tool. Do nothing, be passive, and you'll experience busyness for sure. Brian Tracy is another author who effectively uses paradox. His most popular book is titled Eat That Frog. The premise is to do the worst first. The title is from the illustration that if you have a list of things to do and one of them is to eat a frog, get it over with. And if eating 2 frogs is on your to-do list, eat the ugliest one first. Finally, Jesus Christ's teachings are full of counterintuitive lessons. For example, the first will be last. I haven't been able to source the video because it was just a series of edited images, but the transcript was, quote, "Isn't it strange how paradoxical the world feels? Learning something new makes you feel dumb before it makes you wise. Working out feels weak before it makes you strong. Facing your fear makes you feel terrified before it makes you brave. In order to heal, you have to suffer, and in order to have peace, you need chaos. Because life disguises growth as failure and progress as pain. But if it feels hard, it probably matters. Because becoming is messy. It breaks who you were to make room for who you're meant to be. You don't build strength by feeling powerful. You build it by showing up when you feel powerless. If you feel tired, uncertain, and behind, you might just be in the middle of becoming, and that's exactly where you're supposed to be," end quote. The better story to tell yourself is, I embrace what I don't understand and fall back on what I do understand. Life is a paradox. Truth is counterintuitive. Take the upside-down realities you have experienced and now embrace and apply them to your current mysteries. You are in the middle of becoming. As Jim Rohn said, if you're not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Becoming feels backwards at first until you reject easy answers in favor of deeper truths. Tell me a story of the most absurd wisdom to live by to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Will you send this to someone you think would benefit from this story right now? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.